Golden Horn was so impressive in the Eclipse. How's he come out of the race?
He's in good form, very happy with him. He's been enjoying himself since. His two favourite activities, eating and sleeping, have been to the fore, but I'm happy with him.
He's run over various distances in his career so far. Is there an optimum for him?
Well, he seems comfortable at 10, doesn't he? Very comfortable at 10. A mile and a half is probably the top end of the range. I wouldn't see him going any further, but he's managed to do both of those well, and he's obviously won over a mile one and a mile and a half a furlong. So I think anywhere around mile, a quarter mile and a half.
Where do you see his biggest threat coming from on Saturday? He's up against the older horses again.
He's up against a good group of older horses, and any of them, they're hardened heavyweights, if you like, and any of them could put up a big performance, and it's going to test him all the way. So I think this is a long way the biggest test he's had in his life, and we'll see how he goes through it. But it's a race that we were all thought it's the right thing to run in it, and it's certainly great for British racing that he is.
Frankie made all last time. Is that going to be the plan again, or does it depend how the race pans out?
I leave it to the jockey. We'll discuss how we think a race will come up, and then if it doesn't, they must do what they think's right. If they're going for a trot and a walk, he might go and do something like that. I leave it up to him. He knows a bit more about race riding than me.
If he wins, he'll be the first horse since Nashvan to complete the treble of the Derby, Eclipse and King George, and we think first to have won all of those and the Dante. How important are those kind of records to you as a trainer?
Well, I think it's, what he's achieved already is fantastic. We know this is a huge ask, if you like, but to that extent he's happy and well in himself, so there's no reason not to do it. It's fabulous for racing. I don't tend to think about those sort of onerous questions until after a race, and if he does something like that, great. If he doesn't, we understand. He's still a young horse. He's still developing.
And one race at a time, but what's his target after Saturday, all being well?
Well, I think you're right, one race at a time. We'll see how he is. He's engaged in races like at York, and he's engaged in races like Irish Champions. He's not in the Arc. He could be put in it, and the Champion Stakes end of the year hasn't even closed yet. So we've got those options with him, but the horse will tell us. That's the smart way.